Westports.com Singapore Slingers look to continue their winning start to the ABL season as they host the Westports Malaysia Dragons at the newly opened OCBC Arena in Singapore. This is the AirAsia ABL on Supersports Arena. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sean Farquhar. The Westports Malaysia Dragons come into Singapore off an opening season loss to high-tech Bangkok City. They try and even their record at 1-1 today. For the Singapore Slingers, 1 week ago, they faced Laskar Drea of South Sumatra, and the debut of import Hassan Adams was an impressive one. Here, Adams, virtually unguardable against the South Sumatra club, on his way to 21 points, scoring from inside and outside, and he dominated along the baseline. Meanwhile, Kyle Jeffers, last season plagued by plantar fasciitis, seems to be 100% healthy this season, and he was a force underneath for the Slingers. 12 points and 19 rebounds, dominating in the paint against Laskar Drea. Larry Liu, in his ABL debut, there with a shot to punctuate a 62-46 win for the Singapore Slingers. Results from the past week: high-tech Bangkok City dismantling the Indonesia Warriors 88-50, and then the Saigon Heat took apart Laskar Drea South Sumatra 70-48. Both the Indonesia Warriors and Laskar Drea continue to look for their first wins. They are in the basement of the ABL standings. Bangkok, Saigon already 2-0. The Slingers look to join them there today with a win over the Westports Malaysia Dragons. So this, a very balanced Singapore Slingers team, at least if you base that on the win from a week ago. Good results across the board. They shot a respectable 70% from the free throw line. Lots of positives to take away for Nyobeng Siong, including the debut of Hassan Adams.
Yep, basically, yes, of course, the first win. I mean, we get a first win on our home game. It's a good start for us. And basically, I think Hassan can give us more in this game as well.
It was the first ABL game for locals Larry Liu and Russell Lowe. Did they give you everything you wanted from them?
Well, I mean, they got a good start in this first game against Laskar, but they can give us more in this game because the first game they are a bit nervous on that, and this is their debut.
Coach, you're preparing for a Westports Malaysia Dragons team hungry for their first win. What did you emphasize in practice this past week?
Well, I mean, basically, we need to be more hungry than them. And of course, we are working on our defense to stop them from penetrating, and defense rotation as well. Hopefully, we can get out of the team from this win.
For the Westports Malaysia Dragons, they dropped an 88-82 decision to high-tech Bangkok City to begin the ABL season. Chris Charles dominating with 29 points and 13 rebounds. That man, Moala Tautua, began the season 13 points, 7 rebounds. Chris Eversley with 31 points. But the Dragons, meanwhile, with the loss. However, Ariel Van Gardier, their coach, took away a lot of positives from that loss.
At least we didn't give up. We showed that we never quit. That's something positive with this young team.
Your team struggled at the three-point line. How much emphasis did you put on that in practice preparing for today's game?
Actually, I wanted them to drive more, but those open shots, I hope we can knock it down this game.
The Westport Malaysia Dragons have been very consistent, making the ABL semifinals 4 straight seasons. How do you take that next step in 2014?
Yeah, as I mentioned, this is a young team, so I think as the season progresses, we'll develop into a much better unit as previous season. We don't have that depth, but we hopefully by mid-season we'll have it with our young players.
But before talking about the postseason, the Dragons need their first win of this 2014 AirAsia ABL season. So the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers looking to go to 2-0. Dragons looking to even their record at 1-1. Singapore, Malaysia, cross-border rivalry when we return on Supersports Arena. Back at the OCBC Arena, JobStreet.com, Singapore Slingers starting five look like this. Russell Lowe, Hassan Adams in the front court, joined by Kyle Jeffers, Larry Liu, and Al Vergara in the backcourt. Michael Wong, former Singapore Slinger, I need to ask you, Larry Liu and Russell Lowe, were you impressed with their performance 1 week ago?
Definitely, I was really impressed by their performance, both on offensive and defensive end. Larry Liu was not afraid to take any big shots that comes his way. And as for Russell, he battled well on the boards, giving us a few very good extra possessions here and there.
For the Westports Malaysia Dragons, Lo Shifai and Weebon Sin at the two guard spots, Justin Knox at the center spot, Chris Eversley making his ABL debut, an impressive one, 31 points and 13 rebounds, and he is joined in the forecourt by the spark plug, Moala Tautua, one of the ASEAN imports for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. So after the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers, led by Hassan Adams and Kyle Jeffers, had an easy win against Laskar Drea South Sumatra 7 days ago, you get the feeling this is a much tougher opponent in this Westports Malaysia Dragons team, Michael.
It seems like the lineup, we are not really as big as what it seems from last week. It seems like we do match up well with them, but the thing is Malaysia has always been a very tough team for us to beat. So, and they do throw in a lot of different lineups, different matchups, different defensive schemes. So that's something for us to look up on.
Underway here at the OCBC Arena, Moala Tautua into the lane. Shot off balance and last touched by Justin Knox, and the Slingers take over on offense. Weebon Sin draped all over Al Vergara. And the veteran Filipino brings it across the line into the hands of Hassan Adams. Vergara, a little stutter step. Jeffers passing up the shot, passing underneath. Russell Lowe failing to finish. But an open look to begin things for Singapore from outside. Justin Knox rebounded by Eversley. He brings it back outside. The one, Weebon Sin will try a three. Long rebound for Russell Lowe. Vergara with a drive off the paint, and he smoothly goes to the cup to open the singles scoring. Eversley left all by himself. Short on the three, pulled down by Jeffers. Vergara, who just scored, motors through. And Vergara causing early havoc for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. This really representing bonus offense now for the Slingers, Michael.
It's always good to see Vergara being aggressive with the ball. He is trying to push the tempo really fast right at the start.
Slingers 2, Dragons nothing. Rebounded by Knox. Tautua with one hand, and he gets that to go, knotting it up at 2 apiece. Adams. He'll stop, elevate, in and out. Weebon Sin. Rebounds control. Knox spin move. His own mix. Vergara has a man on the wing. Outside Liu, three-pointer. That's saved. Live ball. Now Tautua with one man to beat. Larry Liu gives up the body, preventing the uncontested layup from Moala Tautua.
It seems like the Slingers have a bit of a problem with the pressure defense of Malaysia. They are picking up full court, man-to-man, especially defense on Vergara itself.
Weebon Sin, excuse me, Michael, on a catch and shoot. Malaysia take over 4-2.
Right. Weebon Sin has been always a very decent defender. See, right now he's taking Vergara off the game. So we're trying to let Adams bring the ball up and play the role
shooting it inside. With one hand. Russell Lowe 0 for 2 to begin the game. Eversley, one bounce, and the score in transition. Dragons looking to run here against the Slingers in the first quarter. Gaining control, 7 to shoot, and the layup. Larry Liu with a heads-up play, going right to the cup.
Right, that's what we talk about. Larry Liu being fearless, going to the basket, or taking any big shot that comes his way.
Just his second game in the ABL. Larry Liu. Now Eversley will stop, no good. Looking to drive, flips it up, and pulled down. Tatu with the rebound. Oshie Bai calling for it. Rebound Singh. Gets it to Low. Long three. Yes! Low Shi Bai knocking it from downtown. Dragons 9, Slingers 4. 5:34 to go in the opening quarter. Jeffers flips. Looking to get Russell Lowe going. Jeffers staying with it and is fouled hard on the way up. So that will put Kyle Jeffers on the line with 5:18 to play in the first quarter. Kyle Jeffers, 7 days ago, 12 points, 19 rebounds, and 4 blocks. All-around great performance for the Slingers. Four-point Dragons lead. Looking for his first basket. Into a crowd, goes board and 4. 11-5, Malaysia. Shakes free, skip Jefferson outside. The Slingers getting quality looks at the Dragons basket here in the opening period. Tatu, a spin move. Nicely done by the offensive foul called on Alvin Garrett.
Substitution,
back to the Dragons. Well, so far in this first quarter, Michael, it's the Dragons who have been able to run against the Slingers.
Seems like the defense is really getting into the Slingers' skin. They are couldn't go into any place of their own, so there's been a lot of stepping around. Ball has been stationary, right pass, and reach another shot.
Knox with the 18-footer. 10-point lead for the Dragons. Bounce pass, Liu outside. Nothing but net for Larry Liu. He has 4 points. Dragons spreading the floor well against Singapore. Pick and roll blown up. Slingers. Long way long. Off the bench, now into the game. Five seconds to shoot. Jeffers. Oh, beautifully done by Liu. Yu now 3 of 4. Nobody on the Dragons team accounting for Larry Liu on defense.
Coach Liu has actually employed a very different strategy at the start. He puts 4 shooters along with Kyle Jeffers, so he's actually trying to spread the floor out, where it allows more slashing and cutting, as well as more room for Kyle Jeffers to work on.
Sam Adams is fouled.
On 20.
So Hassan Adams
25.
earns a pair at the stripe.
33.
Adams beginning his
Adams
pro
on the
career in the
right.
NBA, a second-round draft pick of the then New Jersey Nets in the 2006 NBA draft. Spent the better part of 1 season with the Nets.
Hassan Adams.
Mr. Nate for Adams.
From
Dragons lead 15-10. Sean McCarthy traveling the car on Greg Chen Yuan. Long way long. Pass underneath. Hassan Adams. Adams with an and one. You see Adams here. Watch this guy in motion. Built like a tank, moves like an Audi. Hassan Hot Sauce Adams. And the former Arizona Wildcat completes the three-point play. Slingers were down 10 just a moment ago, now trail by 2.
The Slingers have actually picked up a full-court man-to-man defense and turned up intensity as well. So the Dragons have a problem getting their plays right now. So it's the same issue with the Dragons as well, handling that pressure defense.
McCarthy from outside. Dragons now 1 of 4 from three-point territory. Jeffers, and he is fouled by Justin Knox. And they'll say this foul was on the floor, so Slingers inbound with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Over the back of McCarthy by Unfon Ben. Third team foul on the Slingers with 1:49 to go in the first. McCarthy directing traffic now. Wet. Eversley on the drive, fingertip, and the putback by Justin Knox. Live ball, nope, foot on the line. 17-13, Dragons lead.
Substitution.
Eversley here as it finished off by fellow import Justin Knox. Knox with 6 points. Adams as it's stripped by Eversley. And that basket will be waved off. Traveling is the call. Tong Wayne Kyong. You'll see it here, Michael, an extra step by Tong.
Yep, in basketball you can take 3 steps going to the basket. You're only allowed 2 steps and you get a lip off.
So it remains 17-13. Ariel Vanguardia having a second look up on the big screen. Desmond flashes into bodies underneath. Long way long. Off-balance shot. And an offensive foul is called on Wong. So both Slingers and Dragons with 4 team fouls. And as you can see, Kwek Tien Yuen had his feet set. So a clear charge. McCarthy. Eversley back to Defoe and McCarthy. Skip pass. Eversley inside. Knocks Azru and scores. As the shot clock expires, that counts. And it's a 6-point lead for the Dragons.
With a small lineup that Coach Neo has employed right now, it seems like whenever Carl Jeffers go on the help side, Knox will be wide open for either putbacks or second rebound, second chances. So we gotta see how Coach Neo counter-attacks this current situation, whether he's gonna go back to the big or is he gonna stay with this lineup.
Shot clock is off. Slingers hold for last shot. A quick moving first quarter. Bin outside, 3 ball is good. And that's how the first quarter will end. High quality ball at both ends. Punctuated by this 3-point shot from the outside shooter, Han Bin.
Okay, all you have to do is dribble the ball to the other court, lay out.
And at the end of one, at the OCBC Arena, Westport Malaysia Dragons 19, JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 16, the second quarter when we return on Super Sports Arena.
All right, lay out. Carry on, carry on, let's get the ball.
Sean Farquhar along with Mike enjoying live coverage of the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers Westport Malaysia Dragons game coming to you from the OCBC Arena at the Singapore Sports Hub. Going into the second quarter, the Dragons leading the Slingers 19-16. Hey, the Dragons shooting very well, Michael, 47% in that first quarter.
Dragons are actually getting a lot of baskets near, a lot of shots near the basket, either second chances, putbacks. So that accounts for most of the high percentage shots.
Justin Knox, in fact, the center for the Dragons with 8 points. Hassan Adams, 4 points on 1 field goal in that first quarter for the Slingers. Han Bin, one way long. Desmond O, Hassan Adams, and Kyle Jeffers to begin the second. Underneath now, basket waved off. We're going to have a foul before the shot. So that foul came, in fact, before Adams' pass. So they bring it in from the side. And the stop and play is because the shot clocks are off here at the OCBC Arena. So we had just started play here in the second quarter. There you see a dead clock. And both teams will come off the floor while they try and get this sorted out. So, an unexpected delay in the proceedings here. This is just the second game at the OCBC arena for the Slingers. After one quarter, Larry Liu with 6 points and Adams with 4. Kyle Jeffers just 1 point. And as you mentioned, Neo Beng Xiong, coach for the Singapore Slingers, deciding to go with a small lineup for the bulk of that first quarter.
They are trying to move the ball around in the perimeter, hoping to drop the ball into Kyle so that he can make any moves inside. But the thing is, right now, the bigs have difficulty guarding all the 4 shooters out there, so that's why most of the shots are coming from the perimeter.
You just saw Justin Knox with 8 points to lead the Dragons, and Wala Tautua with 4 points. And here, action from the first quarter. Sean McCarthy creating space for Eversley, and then the finish by Justin Knox. And here Adams offloading, and that three-pointer ending the first quarter for the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers. So while the Slingers have gone with a small lineup, it's been the bigs, Tautua, Knox, for the Westports Malaysia Dragons, who got it done in the first 10 minutes.
That's the paradox of employing a small lineup against a big lineup. You will lose out on the boards, and the Dragons are capitalizing on this at the moment. If you didn't notice, just right at the start of the second quarter, right, the Dragons actually employed a zone defense, a 2-3 zone defense. They almost got burned with Kyle Jeffers being left open for a while, but it was a call, but somewhere there was a foul, and luckily they didn't get punished for that. So let's see whether they're going to continue the zone or they're going to come back with a man-to-man defense.
So once again, a delay in the second quarter here as the shot clocks have seemingly malfunctioned momentarily. For the Westports Malaysia Dragons, a lead here after losing their first game over a week ago to the high-tech Bangkok City team who newly joined in the ABL, losing that one 88-82. For the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers, a week ago here at the OCBC Arena, they were 62-46 winners over Laskar Drea, South Sumatra. So trying now to go to 2-0 in the early season ABL standings. In that first quarter, Slingers shooting 38%. As mentioned, the Dragons shooting at 47%. All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll get this second quarter resumed. You're watching the AirAsia ABL on Supersports Arena. Welcome back to the OCBC Arena, where the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers are hosting the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Sean Parker along with Michael Wong. Now, the second quarter had just got started. However, the shot clocks have malfunctioned, so we are in a delay here. And we will remind you of results from earlier this week in the AirAsia ABL. High-Tech Bangkok City are undefeated after easily beating the Indonesia Warriors 88-50. Also, Saigon Heat 2-0, 70-48. They beat the Las Cardreas South Sumatra team. Their debut in the ABL this season. Bangkok, Saigon, both 2-0, and the Slingers trying to join them there. For the Dragons, they try and bounce back from that early season loss to Bangkok. South Sumatra and Indonesia continue to look for their first wins of the ABL season. We can tell you the shot clocks are back on here in the arena, so presumably we are good to start.
Okay,
team's back on the floor. It's got to be difficult, Michael, for players to begin a quarter and then immediately stop again.
Yeah, both teams actually are in a pretty good groove at the start of the second quarter. So we got to see how they come back with the right momentum swinger or not. So whichever team comes out of the gate ready to play, they will have the advantage.
Slingers inbound with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Wong puts it on the floor, then gives up the dribble. 4 seconds to shoot. Oh, with one bounce. Good shot had been deflected. McCarthy over for Eversley. McCarthy outside shot, comes up short. Long pass, Adams behind everyone, and up for the easy lay-in. High basketball IQ, Hassan Adams recognizing to get back early, and the Slingers close to within one. Long deuce falls for Eversley. He now has 4 points, 2 of 6 from the floor. On Bin, have to respect his outside shooting. Wong, too much to handle for Tong Wen Kyung. Wong Wei Long struggled a week ago, but something that's difficult to account for, his speed. He is a very fast player.
He is a very strong player for someone his size. He makes very good moves to the basket, and he shoots very well from outside. But last week, probably he just came back from ASEAN Cup, so he needs a bit of a training with the team, and it shows he's playing much better today. And if you think about it, Alvaro is not on the court, and he is right now.
Desmond O had to rush that shot. McCarthy blows right past O and can't convert the layup. Adams scooping it up. Wong called for steps. So both teams squandering opportunities here in the second quarter.
Both teams are pretty sloppy at the start, probably due to the break just now.
Just saw the tail end of Wong's traveling violation. Eversley with space. On a third effort, Justin Knox puts it in. 23-18 Dragons. A lot more flow to this Dragons offense today than what we saw against High-Tech Bangkok City. One and out for Singapore there. 7:23 to go in the second quarter. Eversley looking to hit the cutter. Instead, Justin Knox didn't have his hands up. Tong on the crossover. Turns it around, is short, on Bin in perfect position for the rebound. from outside. And that'll go off the side of the glass. Dragons ball. Liu with a solid first quarter, 6 points. Moala Tautua back into the game, as is Kwek Tien Yuen for the Dragons. Eversley dumps for Tautua. Solid movement from the former Chadron State Eagle. Tautua now with 6 points. Dragons have pushed it to a 7-point edge. Liu pops for the triple. Lead pass. Knox kicks it out. Tautua working against Jeffers. Puts it over the top of the bigger man. Wong tracking that one down, a 1-on-3. He pulls it out, waits for help to arrive. Jeffers underneath, and a pretty reversal from the former Oregon State Beaver. Singapore 20, Malaysia 25, and 5:40 to play in the first half. A foul here will be called on Chingde, trying to tie up Tautua. Mio Beng Xiang got a great defensive performance out of the Slingers team a week ago, limiting Laskar Dre to 46 points. And Mio wants to talk it over. 5:40 to go in the first half. The Westport Malaysia Dragons leading the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 25-20 as we step away. You're watching the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers and the Westports Malaysia Dragons battle at the OCBC Arena. This game coming to you on Super Sports Arena, also available on YouTube at YouTube/ABL. Baseline jumper no good. Moala Tautua crashes inside. Jeffers ripping that one down. Slingers with the ball down by 5. Hassan Adams yet to really get untracked here in this first half. Michael?
Seems like both Adams and Carl Jackals are a bit hesitant on the offensive end. Both of them are not really looking for their shot and being aggressive on it. So look for them to pick it up in the second half. If not, this will be a long game for the Slingers.
Eversley unable to hit. Alvergara now back in the game. Jeffers is swinging around. Adams getting up his own miss. Finding the going tough on the inside. And he knew that he had Alvergara out of position. He punishes the Slingers guard, forcing the foul.
That's a very nice crossover with a body shoe on the ball, going up strong, hoping that Alvergara gets a swipe at it and gets a foul. He's looking for a foul in, and actually.
Westports Sin, a member of the Malaysian national team, and a veteran of this Malaysia Dragons team that has worked in several new faces this season. Wee hits both, and it's a 7-point Dragons lead. Wu gives to Vergara. And Vergara gives it away. Justin Knox gets it. Tautua up for the easy stuff. Transition basket. And Myo Beng Xiong will take another timeout, unhappy with this last play.
Vergara is definitely not handling the pressure well. Oi is doing a fabulous job on him, getting under his skin, getting tips here and there, getting a lot of turnovers from Vergara.
We're back to the OCBC arena in a moment. 29-20, the Dragons lead. And just as I say, we get started, a whistle to stop things. Everyone pointing at the clock. Oh, rather here it is, the net is tangled.
All right, let's go.
Dragons with a 9-point lead. Full court press shown by the Dragons. Adams brings that up. This offers Slingers timeout. Myo Beng Xiong very unhappy with the play of the Slingers. And here's the play that led to the timeout. Moa Tautua getting behind everyone. Easy transition baskets. They're a coach killer. Wu feeds Adams. Adams with a miss. He's now 2 of 7. Vergara, though, getting it back for these Slingers. And Vergara shakes free of his defender. Still Slingers ball. Vergara with a heads-up play to take it away from the Dragons. Liu for Vergara. Shoveled back outside. Battle for it. And emerging, Wu back out. So a fresh 24 for the Slingers as they crash the glass. Adams cuts left side. Still Slingers ball. Didn't touch the rim, so the shot clock keeps going. Adams. So far a tough afternoon for Hassan Adams. Weed from outside. Slingers limit Malaysia to 1 shot. Jeffers kicks. The rim's very tight for Hassan Adams today at the OCBC arena. Houston Knox inside, double team. Walletautua traveling. So had it gone, it would not have counted. And Hassan Adams will take a seat. Thus far, 6 points on 2 of 11 shooting. Unghan Bin on the floor. So suddenly it's a very small Slingers lineup. Jeffers, the lone inside presence. Guerra taking his time. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jeffers, off the pick and roll. He follows up his own miss. Liu, no one in the vicinity. And Jeffers will be fouled underneath. And despite struggling to shoot from outside, the Slingers will be happy with that sequence.
When you can't get any shots going, any cuts to the basket, I think going to the free throw line would be the best option for them. And they have been pretty decent, as you've seen, from 70% from the last game, and right now they are at 60%. I think this is a good deal for them right now.
Russell Lowe is on the floor as Jeffers goes to the line. One of 2 for Kyle Jeffers. The Dragons' lead is 8. Tong elevating. Eversley can't save it. Arguing that he was pushed out. The referee not buying it. Both teams shooting percentage falling here in the second quarter. Tong Wing Kyong with the foul. Trying to deny Al Vergara.
It's a double foul.
And that will be
14-19 and this 18
5th team foul on the Westports Malaysia Dragons. With 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. Dragons continue to flood the Slingers backcourt. Vergara offloading, left side 3, yes! On Bin. Now they call that a 2. One more look. Wow, I thought that he was outside the 3-point line, but it goes into the books as a deuce. Vergara's drive aborted. So clearly the Slingers now, Michael, trying to earn it at the line here. Al Vergara looking to draw a foul.
Yes, with the pressure defense like this, it's always good to be aggressive, going to the basket, hoping that the referees will call a foul or 2 on them, and then making them back them off.
Unghan Bin fouled in the act, and he'll head right to the stripe. So despite a first half where both Hassan Adams and Kyle Jeffers have struggled, the Slingers very much in this game, just down 6 with a pair of free throws for coming up.
Yes, surprisingly. as badly as they played, they are actually in the game with 5 points right now. So as long as they can handle that pressure defense from the Dragons, I think they should be good to go.
Oh, hits both. He cut to 4. Tong for Chris Everson. So quiet first half. Justin Knox falls to the floor, and a foul on as he inadvertently tripped Justin Knox. Here the pass, and then Knox. Actually, from there, it looks like he falls even before he gets to
Timeout. Slingers, bring on your slingshot.
So a timeout here called with 41.9 seconds remaining. We'll step away and return to the OCBC Arena right after this.
Attention, if you want to get some freebies, courtesy of Singapore Slingers.
We welcome you back to the OCBC Arena at the Singapore Sports Hub. 41.9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On the road, the Westports Malaysia Dragons leading the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 29-25. 10 points from Justin Knox to lead the Dragons thus far. John Ng, number 11, now in the game for the Dragons, along with Lo Shi-Bai. This is Lo getting space in and out for Lo. Long way long. Back into the game. Ng Han Din has had a solid first half for the Slingers. Wong circles around his man, offloads, Jeffers inside. Jeffers should have had 2 points there. Now the Dragons at the other end. Tong right down Broadway and fails to finish. Jeffers putting it up, looking for a foul, none called. A frenetic end to the first half, yet no scoring. We'll take another look. And here, Kyle Jeffers crossing the timeline, leading into Knox, looking for the foul, none called. And at the end of 20 minutes at the OCBC Arena, the Westports Malaysia Dragons, in search of their first win of this ABL season, lead the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 29-25. Halftime analysis when we return to the Sports Hub. You're watching Super Sports Arena. OCBC Arena, the Westports Malaysia Dragons leading the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 29-25. Dragons paced by 10 points from Justin Knox and Michael Wong. As we take a look at these highlights, Nyo Beng Siong deliberately going with a small lineup, and as you said, outside shooting, opening up space on the inside.
Yes, that's why you see this open bucket by Russell Lowe, but however, he missed that chip it up there.
Meanwhile, Al Vergara going to work right away off the glass for his first deuce. Vergara, that would be his lone field goal, though, of the first half. At the other end, Wee Bon Sin from outside. And Westports Malaysia Dragons saw that court open up for them, both from outside, and then here Chris Eversley scoring with ease in traffic. Vergara with the takeaway, and Larry Liu with the score. Liu with 6 points in that first half. And a great local effort from the Slingers over the first 20 minutes. Lo Shifai hitting from three-point territory. Just 1-3 though in the first half for the Dragons. And here Justin Knox putting it on the floor. And no trouble for the Dragons big man. And they really need to put a body on Knox and slow him down in the second half.
He and both Knox and Kautua has been creating a lot of problems down low. Both of them, if you look at the points in the paint, the Dragons have a staggering 22 points to Singapore Slingers 10 points in the paint. So they are doing a lot of damage down there.
Larry Liu off a nifty pick and roll. Able to score. Liu, 3 of 7 from the floor in the first half. Han Bin feeding underneath, and Assad Adams with a score, and he converted that three-point play, but otherwise it was a struggle for the new Slinger import.
The Dragons have been trying to get him to shoot those outside shots. They've been backing off him, hoping that he'll take some outside shots, wishing that his percentage will come down, because probably from the last game, they know that he's a beast down low, so they're trying to take the lane away from him right now.
Han Bin's 3 finishing off the first quarter with the Dragons leading 19-16. Now action from the second quarter. Knox continuing to set up shop in the paint, allowing Kyle Jeffers at the other end to go by him. Jeffers would finish the first half with 4 points, just 1 of 7 from the floor. And here you see three-point shooting continues to be a challenge for both Singapore and Malaysia. The Slingers down 4 points despite shooting 27%. Nyo Beng Siong would take some solace from that. Shot poorly, yet very much in this game.
As the locals actually have been helping the cause. They've been scoring on quite a bit on the offensive end, and then on defensive end, they are picking it up early. They're giving a lot of effort on the defensive end. Actually, if you look at the percentage of the field goal for Dragons in the first quarter, they were shooting 47. Right now, they are down to 41. So they've been doing a better job in the second quarter, causing that little bit of a chase back on the points.
Defensively, led by Kyle Jeffers, and before the game, I caught up with the longtime Singapore Slingers big man. Kyle, after 4 seasons with the Singapore Slingers, plantar fasciitis had you contemplating retirement. Have you put that behind you, and are you fully recovered?
Absolutely. That's why I'm here right now. I'm ready to attack this season with the Slingers, and body's feeling good. The injury's gone away, and yeah, I'm excited to finish some of that unsettled business that was left behind last season.
After 5 years in Singapore, how have you seen both the Slingers and ABL develop?
Well, with the Slingers, I've seen a lot develop because I've been here at the ground level. Obviously, we're in the new stadium now. That's a huge improvement to our atmosphere and our gameplay. And as a team, the guys have gotten a lot better, a lot more confident. They're coming together as a team and as a program, and that's definitely been something that I've been happy to be around. And with the ABL, it's been a growing opportunity in this region, and it's something that I think is continuing to evolve and develop, and hopefully there will be more support as we go, and more people will see the value in sponsorship and adding to the credibility of the league and giving us some notoriety around the world, which we've been seeing a little bit as a product of this league sticking around for the past 5 years.
You know, in your career, you've played pro ball all over the world, South America, Europe, Australia, and of course now Singapore. How has that experience shaped you as a player?
As a player, it's been incredible. As an individual, it's developed my character as well. But yeah, to just be able to experience the different cultures, to continue to play basketball, the sport that I love, that I've grown up with, it's always helped me to adapt to new situations. So yeah, it's just been great. It's just been a great experience, and I've been very blessed and lucky to be able to still continue to play even after a scare with an injury last season.
Well, judging by last week's performance, 12 points, 19 rebounds, you sure seem to be comfortable here in your new home at the OCBC Arena.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we're lucky to get to have a chance to play and practice here. So the comfort level is continuing to grow. It's a big stadium. This is way different setting than it actually is when there's when the baskets when all the baskets are up and there's 3 courts going and 6 baskets. So yeah, I mean, the comfort level is there. Hopefully we'll be more comfortable than our opponents when they come in here. And yeah, you know, we just need to protect home court and give it our all every game.
Kyle, thank you. So the Slingers with some work to do if they want to protect this home court. They are down to the Malaysia Dragons 29-25 with the second half coming up. You're watching it all on Super Sports Arena. Second half underway here at the OCBC Arena. Westports Malaysia Dragons with the ball and the 4-point lead at 29-25. Loshi 5, Weebon Sin, Chris Eversley, Moala Tautua, and Justin Knox begin the second half for the Dragons. For the Slingers, Delvin Go, Kyle Jeffers, Larry Liu, Hassan Adams, and Wong Wei Long at the guard spot. So the Slingers start a little bigger here. Michael Wong to begin the second half.
Coach Neo definitely want to address the issues of inside scoring for the Dragons, so he's going to follow lineup with Delvin Go in the lineup and hoping to take away more of the second chances for the Dragons.
Adams over for Liu, now back outside. Wong, and an errant elbow for Weebon Sin. You see that right elbow come out and put a bump on Wong Wei Long. First team foul for the Dragons. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Slingers. Long. Adams outside will put it on the floor and go right to the cup. Trying to shake off a difficult first half offensively. Hassan Adams with the field goal.
That was really good for the confidence of Adams. Hopefully he'll get more lanes to the basket right after this.
Tautua outside, Loshi 5 goes right down the middle. Nobody with him and blows the layup. Ariel Van Guardian nonplussed. Now here's Jeffers. And he catches up to it, and as he dives, Larry Liu sends it back. Wong slowing it down. Adams gets it over shakily. Now Jeffers back out, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Adams will have to put it up. Not the shot he wanted. 29-27, Dragons. Now Eversley, step back. Chris Eversley, 2 of 10 so far in this game after scoring 31 in the league opener. You can see Hassan Adams very upset with himself. Liu. Kyle Jeffers coming in late is fouled, but what an offensive effort from the Slingers big man.
Kyles have been really aggressive in the last 3 minutes. He's been going to the box, he's been trying to make some offensive move here and there. Look at him going straight up to the board and hoping for a putback. This is the Kyle Jeffers that we used to seeing.
The foul is on Justin Knox. Jeffers, 1 of 8 in that first half. And with a free throw here, he would knock things up at 29. Slingers trailing by as many as 10 points in that first half. Have squared it at 29 apiece. Long way long. Fly paper defense. Eversley and an offensive foul. Hassan Adams drawing the charge. It would be good to see this again. Did Adams get his feet down? Not sure. However, the referee was in excellent position to make that call. puts it on the floor, shakes free of his defender, then circles back out of a double team. Tough shot. That's an air ball. Play continues. Spin move, Jeffers. Lee will pull it back out. Slingers now go into a zone. Whistle, basket will count for Justin Knox. Foul on Delvin Go. Take another look.
The Dragons are always trying to power those mismatches down low. Every single time there's a mismatch on Knox or Tutaka, they will drop the ball down low and hope and let them do their job there.
Justin Knox began his collegiate career at the University of Alabama, finished up at North Carolina. Knox has played pro ball in Holland, Turkey, and most lately Belarus before making his way to Malaysia. Son Adams at the other end. McCarthy under the baseline, low circling, tries to reverse and does. Low sheaf by with a nifty move underneath the basket. Dragons lead by 5, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Wong, the scoop. Delvin Go there for the offensive board. Adams kick out. Wong, plenty of time on the shot clock when he released that. Jeffers protecting that ball, the tap back, and nothing there. Nice rim protection from the Dragons. McCarthy. It remains a 5-point Dragons lead. Both teams with quality looks unable to cash in. Traveling called on Hassan Adams, and the ball will go back to the Malaysia Dragons. An afternoon that will not make Hassan Adams' highlight reel. After an easy win over Laskar Drea South Sumatra, the Singapore Slingers find themselves in a tussle here with the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Adams is on McCarthy. Wong on Tong. Tong inside, good pass. Hassan Adams taking out of the hands of Tautua. All ball, and the Dragons will have it with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Some good defense, Michael, from Hassan Adams.
There were some quick hands by him. If not, it would have been easy 2 points for the Dragons.
Oh, Dragons convert with low sheet by, knocking down a catch and shoot. Adams getting behind his man. Runs into a Dragons wall. Wong will drive, go inside, and the finish from the Singaporean. Slingers within 6. They could really use a stop here. Tautua goes to work against Delvin Go, muscles his way inside, and then comes up short on the shot. Slingers getting bodies underneath the basket. Tell you what, this has been a well-played game on the defensive end for both clubs. Adams with McCarthy draped on him. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to drop.
The Dragons are really packing the paint right now, forcing Adams to really take some mid-range shots, which is not really his game at the moment.
Back down the middle, low sheet by, and no one accounts for Moala Tautua right over the top of Ung Han Bin. Tautua with some amazing elevation. Watch him now fly in late and put it away. And back to the live action, a battle at mid-court. Gives the ball to the Dragons. An 8-point lead. Han Bin and Delvin Go come out of the game. Yu Qingde and Larry Liu replace them. Yim Shen Hao for the Westports Malaysia Dragons getting his first action, as is Wong Wee Seng, number 66, and he inbounds for the Dragons. Currently up by 8. McCarthy, right side drive. Wong with a defender on him, offloads. Liu, three-pointer. Knox clears glass. Liu with a takeaway on Tautua. Larry Liu always in the middle of this. Hassan Adams. Just having a heck of a struggle to score. Hassan Adams. .230 remains in the third quarter. Knox way outside. Yim Shenhu unable to convert it. For Hassan Adams, now 3 of 18. That's 17% shooting. He has 8 points all up. Yeah, there it is. That is 17%. And yet, his Slingers are within 8, Michael.
Their defense is keeping them in the game right now, and with Dragons missing some chippies here and there, they are still very much in this game. All they need to do is get some open shots in, make some layups. They're right there.
Liu, just fearless.
Hey, go. Yeah, go.
You have difficulty handling the ball, and it is taken away by Yim. And a foul away from the basket. And that foul is called on Justin Knox, and they'll bring it back the other way. Ariel Vanguardia with hands on hips cannot believe it. And the Slingers catch a break. He immediately, Vanguardia, is immediately calling for Moala Tautua, who heads to the scorer's table. Here's Kyle Jeffers, backing down Knox. One-handed shot is short.
Let's see it.
Eversley, little stutter step, and Adams fouls Eversley and trying to break up that shot.
Eversley is not having a good shooting evening as well, so what he's trying to do right now is get to the free throw line, and hopefully that gets his shooting going.
At the first foul against Hassan Adams, Al Vergara replaces Wong Wei Long. Justin Knox comes out of the game. John Ung is on the floor for the Dragons. Chris Eversley playing collegiate ball at Cal Poly. And the Dragons, his first pro team. He hits the second, and the lead is 9. Liu having trouble gathering the ball. Wu, and is stripped by Eversley. And then Eversley goes behind the back. And the finish there from Tong Wen Kyung. So not the cleanest, but it works. And it's an 11-point lead. This is the biggest lead of the afternoon. Jeffers fouled and will go to the line on continuation.
It was a good play on the Slingers' part. Move the ball around, slashing the basket, make an extra pass. That's what we've not been seeing the whole game.
Jeffers with the finish, and he is at the line. Jeffers with 8 points and has done most of his work at the free throw line. And then converts the three-point play. Final minute of the third quarter, Albert Guerra with a steal. He goes inside and scores, undressing Tong Wen Kyung. You cannot go to sleep on Albert Guerra.
He has really quick hands.
Tong with a pass to a wide open John Ung. Vergara brings it across the timeline. Foul committed by McCarthy, guarding Larry Liu. Now the Dragons are over the limit, so Liu is at the line. Slingers today, 9 of 12 at the free throw line. Now 10 of 13, it's a sterling 77%. And that has really kept them in this game. So for all the struggles they've had shooting from the floor, the Slingers are within 6. McCarthy looking to do it himself, follows up his own miss. Slingers have the ball, 10 seconds to go, and Ung with a foul in the backcourt. Ariel Van Guardia is beside himself because Wu will go to the line here with 10.4 seconds left.
It's a terrible foul on Ung's part. With 10 seconds left, they could have contained it and make them rush, take the last shot.
John Ung with a who me look at the referee. Those never work. Eversley and the Dragons have time for one shot. Eversley guarded well in midcourt. Into the corner, Ung for 3. And that's where the third quarter will come to a close. Ariel Van Guardia scratching his head, wondering about those mental miscues from the Malaysia Dragons down the stretch, allowing the Singapore Slingers to remain very much in this game. With the fourth quarter to come, the Westports Malaysia Dragons 44 and the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers 39. We'll come back to the OCBC Arena right after this.
Okay, now line, free throw line is now an Exus digital camera. Exus digital camera. You've got a camera, shoot some pictures now. And of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors, including Harvey Coffee, Pink Wines, and of course this, thank you and like I say, watch out for the next timer. And that is congratulations, that was this night to FM Shootout every week. We're going to pick a lucky audience to come down on to main court to shoot it up. Alright, teams back onto court. Please, teams back onto court.
Yo Beng Xiong between quarters here, talking to the Jobstreet.com Singapore Slingers, who trail the Westports Malaysia Dragons 44-39. Michael Wong, you've got Hassan Adams, just 3 of 18. Kyle Jeffers, 2 of 13. Your 2 big horses offensively have struggled today big time, and yet this club is within 5 points.
One thing to note would be their free throws attempt. For the Singapore Slingers, they actually have 16 attempts at free throw, and they made 12 of them. For the Dragons, they only have 5, and they made 4. This disparity could be due to Slingers are actually getting challenged every single time they go up to the basket, and then the pressure defense from the Dragons are earning a lot of team fouls as well.
Singapore begins the 4th quarter. Albert Guerra, Kyle Jeffers, Eung-Han Bin, Wu Qingde, and Hassan Adams. For the Dragons, Rashawn McCarthy, Moala Tautua, Wee Bon Sin, Chris Eversley. They're going to take it away, McCarthy. Eversley from outside. He will struggle to find his shot, and it continues in the 4th. Vergara back, Jeffers, kicks. Wee Bon Sin comes down with it. McCarthy, the space, now Tautua. Pinballs around, loose ball, flipped out and out. McCarthy was trying to hit John Eung on the side. And this appears to be a very greasy ball here. McCarthy going outside, extending, and that goes awry. Slingers ball. I think both coaches questioning whether there was a foul on that last play. And now they'll bring it in. To Vergara. Screen set by Jeffers. Adams all by himself. Back out. They swing it. Vergara now to the baseline. The follow. Wow. What is it going to take for an easy basket? Eversley at the other end. And he is fouled. Slingers with 5 separate chances on that last possession, and they come away with nothing.
Someone close the basket.
There's the miss from Jeffers, then the follow by Wu. No good. Jeffers can't tap it back in. That's taken away and pulled down by Eversley. I'll say it again, very tight rims today here at OCBC Arena. Eversley with the first make. Converts both. 7-point margin, favoring the Dragons. Look at that, Slingers getting to the line 16 times, more than double the Dragons. That has kept them in this game. Air ball from Wu. Knox, spin move.
Rebound.
Rivera up for to James, a badly needed 3-pointer. himself. Inside, Knox gets his defender off his feet and scores with ease. Jeffers, 15-footer. All caught for Kyle Jeffers.
Finally, a jump shot made by Kyle Jeffers. He's been avoiding that shot for a while. He must make that shot when it's open, and if not, defense will have time to recover.
Knox dumps, Tautua in for the flush. Pretty play by the Dragons. Here's McCarthy, 3-on-2, and a finish from Chris Eversley, and the Dragons back to scoring in transition. Timeout on the floor as the Dragons here, courtesy of this pass and finish, Knox to Tautua, and the Dragons lead by 9 as we step away.
Let's do all right, on 3, key scan. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh. All right. Courtesy of kids. Adidas. There's enough kids. No, there's a kind of chick. All right, teams back on court, please. Good to go, and now Kyle Jeffers.
So the Dragons on a roll here midway through the 4th quarter. Up 52-43. Still plenty of time for the JobStreet.com Singapore Slingers to get back into this game. They have come back several times before in this contest. This is Al Vergara doing work on the outside. Adams. And drops that one. Long deuce for Hassan Adams. Just his 4th field goal on the day. And he breathes a sigh of relief.
Rebound.
Up comes Adams. Sets a screen, Vergara, spin move. Blocked by Knox. Elevation from the Dragons center to deny Vergara. Now Knox, shovel pass. Hey, Knox to Tautua, becoming a very nice connection for the Dragons.
The Slingers have no answers for them at all. They're having their way right inside, bullying their way, making the interior passes, one from high-low. They're doing a great job up there.
Vergara lost the handle, scramble for it, Dragons emerge. Rebound Sims, skips it across, low. Short on the 3, and that goes over the top of the glass, resulting in a whistle.
Way long for Al Vergara.
Long way long taking over for Al Vergara. Al Vergara with 4 points and 5 assists on the afternoon. Time now becoming a factor for the Slingers. 9-point margin. definitely surmountable, but the game is being played at such a pace that does not favor Singapore. And there Eversley with a steal. Gets behind the Slingers defense and scores on the jam. Lead now 11 points. A whistle in the corner. Eversley with the quick hands, and then that high basketball motor flies in for the dunk.
The Slingers look a little bit tired from playing catch-up from the get-go. So right from the start, they've been down and they've been trying very hard to come back. So I think this is taking a toll on them physically.
Both teams with 10 turnovers. Back out, Adams. On the long deuce. Slingers now look for a quick stop. Eversley back, Tautua, and he hits the three. An added weapon for Moala Tautua. A 12-point cushion developing for Malaysia. Desmond O. That pass was low. Still Slingers ball. Ariel Vanguardia unhappy with that foul call. And he needs to be careful.
So
the foul means 2 shots. Check that. Foul was on the floor. So the Slingers bring it in. With a quick 3. Hits it. Cuts the lead to 9 with 3:09 to go in the final quarter. Low against Desmond O. Muscles his way to a shot off the glass. Long way long struggles to get it across midcourt. Long outside, Desmond O. McCarthy for Tautua. Back out. Eversley passes low, puts it on the floor. Now Eversley left side to McCarthy. Tautua finger roll, gets it. Moala Tautua now with 19 points. And he's shooting over 50%.
He is showing us the full arsenal, going inside, outside, dribbling to the basket, everything, shooting a 3-pointer. It's going to be hard to stop.
You can see a furious Neo Beng Siang on the sidelines, admonishing Hong Bin, as Desmond O will get to the line, stops the clock with 2:10 remaining. Wen Kyong now in the game.
Desmond O on third strike.
Desmond O with a quiet afternoon. He hits both. Slingers now down 11. Just over 2 to play at the OCBC Arena. Tautua works against Adams and flies inside. Moala Tautua with 21 points to lead all scorers. And a foul in the backcourt. The Dragons making life just miserable for the Slingers. Noah Tautua, a full repertoire of moves today.
Dragons are having their way with the Slingers. They're just slicing through them like knife through butter.
Wong gives to O. Crunching screen by Jeffers. And goes for 9. Tautua back out, kicks to Eversley. Oh, the 2-on-1. Final minute. Rebound Sin. And a solo effort. Hassan Adams. A difficult day for the Airport. Wong with a 3, but that has come too late. 8-point lead for the Malaysia Dragons. For Wong, his first 3 of the afternoon. 34 seconds to play. Dragons leading the Slingers 65-57. Quick break and we'll get you back to the Sports Hub in a moment.
Shout out to the Joshi.com, Singapore Slingers!
Back at the OCBC Arena, final 34 seconds. This contest with the Westports Malaysia Dragons in control, up 65-57. This really amounts to a 3-possession game, Michael Wong.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for the Slingers to come back for this game. I mean, but the thing is, they still need to play really strong and aggressive, even though it might be in a losing effort.
Rebound Sin harassed by Wong. Low shoot 5. Eversley trying to go between the legs on Hassan Adams. And Adams really has been the story of the afternoon after a very good opening game. Hassan Adams today just 5 of 23 for 12 points, and sadly not able to give the Slingers nearly enough offense.
The Dragons have really done a very good job on Adams in the sense that they probably started his game, and it's taking everything away from him to his strengths, and it's just forcing him to chuck up shots, opening up, closing up the lane of those big bodies of the Dragons.
Eversley here will just run the clock out. do it. The Westports Malaysia Dragons get their first win in the 2014 AirAsia ABL season. 21 points for Moala Tautua. 15 for Justin Knox. 11 for Chris Eversley. Meanwhile, Hassan Adams and Han Bin, joint high scorers for the Singapore Slingers. Both teams now 1-1 in the AirAsia ABL standings. And a very good defensive performance by the Dragons.
The Dragons have really took the Singapore Slingers out of their plays, out of their system right from the get-go. They applied full court pressure, getting them off their sets. They couldn't even let the playmaker, either Alvagara or Wong Weilong, to handle anything at all. So the play was actually initiated by the foreman, which is the power forward, and that is not ideal for a team.
All right, we'll take a break and come back and wrap things up at the OCBC Arena right after this.
All right, fans, I'd like to, your football opportunity will be Slingers. Just proceed to the fans zone.